Right, the drug production starts today. How are you doing and how have you been? Welcome back to my Rimworld colony. It's all going well. We've got 3 guests in the building that are happier than ever. Just ignoring the food shortage and all that sort of stuff. Apart from that, we're all loving life. So I think we're going to need bigger growing zones, to be honest. The problem is because now we're obviously suddenly feeding for 6 rather than 3. Right, we've got the table up. Obviously, we'd love these 3 to actually join us. That would be really, really awesome. Don't think they will because they have had negative breakdowns. Which is obviously, is just disappointing rather than anything else. We could do some more batteries as we're using more power and expanding. Don't think there's going to be much expansion on this episode. It's going to be more just, the little things, just checking everyone's needs, improving upon that. Something that we possibly could do is just get them better clothes. I mean, we're going to have so much cloth down the line. I don't think it's actually going to matter. So let's add that. Pants and a t-shirt. So I don't really think it's going to matter if we waste like a little bit of cloth just giving them some clothes. Because if nothing else, it stops too many breakdowns. So they can actually help out more. So I don't think that's, the worst thing in the world. If we have a look at quests. We're not doing that. Where are you? Yeah, they're still going to be with us for quite a while. A couple of weeks. Yeah, 14 days they depart. So it makes sense to keep them happy for them 2 weeks. Monkey sitting quest. 2 monkeys. We can get goodwill. I'm going to try and remember this. I don't want to do it now because we don't have any food. So I want to do it a little bit down the line when we've got some food, because obviously they're going to want to eat. They're going to want to eat selfishly, do you know what I mean? It's crazy what people want. Right, let's harvest some more berry bushes. Because the berry bushes, I think that's the only thing that's saving us at the moment, that we're obviously in a jungle, so there's... Seems like there's more berry bushes than normal, but I could be just incorrect. Macy has offered to join, this is what I'm talking about. She wants to join us permanently. I wonder if you've just got to keep their mood high for a certain amount of time. Let me just remind what Macy is. Night out, kind. Yeah, I think she's... Accept. Macy is now part of the colony. Congratulations and celebrations. We're going to have to find out how to convert her. Can't have people with differing religions. Sign. So, happy person. So if I go Doctrum, is it in here? Wait, was it Wendy? Got council. Reassure, convert. Attempt to convert someone to the speakers. Alright, let's see what happens. It probably won't work. It probably needs to do it a couple of times. Go on, Wendy, with the power of... Oh, she's failed. So it looks like her certainty went down. Okay, so it seems like we have to, break her religion, if that makes sense. Because it said it went down, so while we didn't convert her, and she was upset by it, we did reduce what she believed on hers. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Wendy tried to convert me, -5. Well, you're coming over. You're joining us. We're tree lovers. We're drug lovers. Let's be honest. If that leaflet came through your door, you'd accept. Whoa. Larry tried to do it to Wendy. How dare you? I'm just sorry. I'm just clicking through to see if there's any way to try and convert them. I feel like religion warfare is going to be a thing in this game. I wonder if it's only that person and that skill that can do it then. Ambrosia sprout, lovely, and right on our door. So this time we're going to do a growing zone across it. Then we're going to do don't cut, don't sow. Perfect. So then nothing's done, but when these are ready to harvest, you'll come and pick them. About 50%, because obviously we want to grow as many drugs as possible. Starvation is a thing, brilliant. Doesn't look like the other gang will join us or want to. Macy, you can have a weapon now. I mean, you're gonna just have a bow. That's fine. I'd rather you have something than nothing, especially because you've got one flame for shooting. It makes sense to have you on that, just because obviously you'll learn it that little bit quicker. Luckily, we're making shirts and pants, so at least Macy can get out of the tribe gear that she's wearing. So we're officially up to 4 people, everyone! It's going great. Loving this game, really, really loving it. I've said it once and I've said it again, and I don't mean to keep repeating myself, but the expansion has changed the game altogether into perhaps what it should have been, not in a negative way. But like I said, some games I just feel like need that little bit more, and I've always loved Rimworld, always would have even without this expansion. But now this expansion is in, it feels weird not playing it like this now. This feels like it makes sense, do you know what I mean? Having limitations, beliefs, stuff like that. Maybe not everyone's a fan of it, but I have to admit, I do think it's a banging change. It's just so interesting. And obviously the ones that we've picked are very limiting, but you don't have to be as limiting. You can be as limiting or as carefree about it because, different ideologies. Jesus is a dyslexic, trying to pronounce that is just impossible. You can have different communities and stuff like that, which is awesome. That's the best way to say it. It just feels like it's a community, rather than you're playing Rimworld and it's like, right, I've got 20 pawns, it doesn't really matter, they all just do what I say. You've got to go to their beliefs and stuff like that, and I just think it's so interesting. God, the Rimworld music is so chill. But yeah, not really too much to do this episode. I feel like we're just getting on top of stuff. Now, we are going to have to do some sort of kill box at some point, because eventually, obviously, the raids are going to heat up. We've got limestone. We need some marble. Is there any marble? There we go. Obviously, the raids are going to heat up, so we are going to need to counter that by just being prepared for whatever the game is going to throw at us. Which is fine, it's not a massive deal. Let's deconstruct these so we can get some components. And there's some more berry bushes. Lovely. At least we're not starving to death, boys. Berries are back on the menu. Oh, my poor colonists. Hey, it could be worse. Could be starving to death. As they literally starve to death. Did we queue up shirts and pants? Yeah. Just run out of cloth by the looks of it. That's fine. I'm not too worried about that, is because you get to a point where you have so much cloth anyway. Smokeleaf plants, okay. About the 80% mark. It'd be really good to get the research done so we can all start getting high as a kite. And then we'll all get addicted to Smokeleaf. I plan on getting everyone addicted to as many drugs as possible this game. We're going to have a proper laugh with it. We're going to need to start carving people's kidneys open and stuff like that. Which makes me wonder, do we do it to our other 2 guests? But I think with the chance of them joining us, we won't. And to be fair, it's nice to have Macy up at night, so we I really like having some night owls, because it doesn't feel like... I know it doesn't work like that, but I would rather have 4 people work in the day and 2 at night than all 6 in the day, because otherwise night you're just sitting there damn, nothing's getting done. I know technically mathematically the same amount is getting done, but I like it more spread out, that you always see stuff getting done. Otherwise you get very antsy watching this and knowing you need so much. That saving grace is all year round growing. But we knew that going in, obviously we would have made these fields even bigger if we would have known that there was a winter coming. It looks like some writers harvest. Yeah, a lot of it's at 90%, 80%. Yeah, it's quite a bit of it at 90 actually, so we're not actually that bad. The berry bushes will keep us going. Just debating whether to get more batteries. But I think it'd probably be a waste at this point, wouldn't it? Obviously, the next step. What I really want to do, so I want to wait until these two people go to see how many colonists we have, because I think we will have to redo the bedrooms. Or at least expand these upwards. Because really we want one of these coolers going into the back of one and then like vents all the way through. So I want to do them in like blocks of 6, so then we can have one cooler and then loads of vents, if that makes sense. And I think that's going to be... Because I fell in that trap before with heaters in a past Let's Play where I had like one heater in every bedroom, which doesn't sound a problem, but then the problem comes the amount of components you're using. I got into a situation where we were actually running out of components. We were... And like, that stalled our progress as I smashed my mic because I'm so professional. That stalled our progress, having to wait for traders to keep like strip mining to find it. We're like, in this colony, components isn't really going to be a problem, or shouldn't be a problem, because we can't make turrets. Like, I'm curious to see, are we allowed mortars? See, I think we are. Allowing a machine to decide to kill is an ugly thing. Oh, that's going to be in. Have we allowed mortars? If we go to security, I don't think we have turrets though, do we? Because I'm curious. Does this mean automated turret? Okay, I didn't know if it was just when it killed someone you got the negative mood modifier. But it's having automated turret. Well, mortar isn't automated though, is it? We might have to... Saying that, instead of building one, what we actually could do is wait for the first mortars to come, to reinstall that in our base and then see what we think. Okay, some meals are back on the menu. We've got a bit of rice. I think that's the only thing like keeping us down if we like have a look at moods. Go-go juice withdrawal, recreation starved. Can we get any more recreation stuff up? Could get a poker table or billiards. So we've got horseshoe pin, and we've got the chess. Might just have to remind them to have fun. We'll sort out the schedule. Because I'm not bossing them about, so if they need fun, they should be stopping to go have it. Do you know what I mean? We might just have to pick, like, get a really good schedule. Corpse Obsession Sanford. Brilliant. My favourite breakdown in the whole of Rimworld. Where you dig up a dead body and shove it on the dining room table because... And then you get miserable because there's a dead body. We'll never do hauling. Okay, we could probably get away with doing the quest to get the psychic link. So I feel like we can do that. So let's accept that. And they'll come in the dining room like the bosses they are. Something out of Star Trek. Like with the gear that they've got. Okay, then Alpin. Bestowing ceremony. So expected quality 62%. So looking good, looking good. So let's begin that. And then we can get our psychic link. And fingers crossed we can get like burden or something really good out of it straight away. Just because that would be a really good power. Because then he'd have combat command, which gives them a boost. And he'd have something else. Okay, so just get this on speed 3 because we can see the time. I really like they like included this. I know this is like a couple of like patches ago, but I like that you then have the quest to get this bestowing rather than just like get it dropped. It just makes it feel a little bit more special. We click draft. We've got burden. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. That's what we want. Thank you very much. That is definitely what we want. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. We will build like throne rooms, stuff like that this game as well. I think we will scatter stuff around a little bit more. We're going to have like that village feel. And I think that's more just because, one, obviously, we want to avoid cutting woods, not to keep repeating myself. But two, I'd like to try different stuff. It doesn't have to be totally efficient. Do you know what I mean? It can be just, I want it to look like a village, look like tree-loving people. Like when you look in, you'll be like, I can see. I just think that'd be really fun. We probably will have to grow more trees and stuff like that. Okay, lovely. Yeah, burden is probably the best thing that we could have got from that. Just really love it. So if we come in and have a look, I don't want to click it because it'll wake him up. But basically just slows people down, which is really, really good. Slows them down for a specific time. So if we're having people run at us, then we can use that just to control them. Awesome. Cool, then hopefully we can get drug production done at some point. Are we building any more statues? Because we do actually need 2 more. Yep, 2 more. If we do 3, then we can have another statue in here just to make this room look a little bit more purdy. Because obviously when we're making stuff, like the art bench, when we've got the slop or whatever that's being built, that will make a negative mood modifier. So we want to be a little bit careful with that. Flint the cat is still going strong, who would have thought. Stockpiles, really, really good. Could do with a little bit more marble. Let's make sure we've got some. It looks like marble, there isn't a lot around, to be honest. We might run out of that quicker than what we would like to. We have got some walls and stuff we can deconstruct, but it all looks like steel. Limestone. Okay, a little bit of marble here. A little bit of marble. Let's make sure there's not a roof. I don't think there is, though. And then deconstruct all that, so then we can get the marble from that. Won't get tons of it from it, but can't look a gift horse in its mouth or whatever the saying is. God, I don't think we'd be rocking and rolling this much. Like, it'd be nice if the other 2 did choose to join us, but we can't really keep their moods high at the moment, which is a shame. Like, observed rotting corpse, bestowing ceremony gives everyone a mood boost. You're sweaty. But when clothes... The problem is we just don't have cloth. If we had a little bit more cloth. So what I might do, because are you a good colonist? You're brawler. You're ugly. -1 beauty. I think that's fine. So what I'm going to do with you is come down here. I'm going to forswear... I don't really want to forswear because... Let's just leave it. Let's just leave it. We've got 1 person, however. I just don't want to waste my stuff on them. Or so everyone outside will get a mood boost, which is lovely. The court and another Alpin tried to convert. I think they just try and convert people, like as they're chatting and stuff. So that's cool. I love the glow outside. You see like the red pinky glow where obviously the aura's around. That's really, really cool. Still got that first forced weather going on. I forgot about that. Nice. I'm happy with how our colony's going. I don't think there's much I'd change at the moment. The only thing is obviously getting a kill box, and then once that's up, I'm actually extraordinarily happy with how we are. Like even looking at the stuff, like I think we have most stuff up. We could get, yeah, I think we'll get this up so we can actually just start burning bodies. Not sure where we want to put it. Perhaps over here. Yeah, so I think we're gonna, let's not build out of marble. Sandstone? Then we could build it right there. Oh, it might block the windmill. Right, let's put it right here. And then we will just zone, build a roof area. Just so then if you're working on it. Drug production is done, which is massive. Okay, what do we want? We could get noble apparel. Whoa, 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 what happens? I think one of our power cables went. Yeah, I think something short-circuited. Okay, luckily we sorted that out quite quickly, but obviously power is gone. 4 colonists are idle. That's fine, that's fine. Anyway, research. So the question is, what do we want next? So drug production. Probably go-go juice, because we got someone that's addicted to it. Can't remember what you actually need to make go-go juice. Right, so what we will do is, where's the drug lab? Let's build that out of steel. Build it there. And get a marble chair for it. Or stool. We'll have to get solar panels up at some point. Because we should be able to build like solar panels in front of here, shouldn't we? I'm sure I've seen people do that. Because then we can have a solar power farm across there. Could try it. It might be a little bit of a waste of resource if it doesn't work. But we'll try it. We'll experiment with it. But saying that, the wind turbines are doing really, really well in here. Like, I think it's because we've got the forced weather on currently anyway. Right, this does need to be refrigerated. Okay, let's sort that out. So we want to go to raw resources, plant matter, smoke leaves. I will change this to critical. Yep, so they'll get hauled now. So we don't want our supply going off. That's pretty bad news. Okay, brilliant. Right, the drug production starts today. So we will start with like... How many are there? There's 50 of us, so we'll start with 50. We'll start with a modest 50. I don't think the joints themselves, I think they can just go into this stockpile. But we can watch Sanford here, and then we'll have to start the drug policy where I don't care how much people smoke. We're going to get lung problems, we're going to get all sorts. It's going to be brilliant. Like, if this isn't what Rimworld is about, I don't know what is. I'm so pumped to get everyone high on our own supply. So, I suppose the question is how often do we want people to do stuff? So, new policy. So, we're going to start with, Taz hat policy. So, we'll just put Taz hat because that's our Taz hat policy. Okay, so we're going to disallow everything for the time being. So, for addictions, for recreation, scheduled. Frequency every day. Yeah, I just think we do it every day. Keep an inventory one. So they've always got one with them. So we're going to try that. And see how that goes. Yeah, you're not part of our colony, so I don't really want you using my drugs. Okay, awesome. So then once a day that will get people addicted to them, that's fine. But we do plan on like selling them, we plan on like mass producing drugs. We're just starting with this to get us all high. Gotta start somewhere in our like drug production. Ambrosia, we've got loads of that. That needs to be refrigerated as well. Good to know. Where would manufactured drugs, ambrosia. Okay, let's get that in the fridge as well. It's more of a freezer. I don't know why I keep calling it a fridge. But you know what I mean. Oh, this is getting exciting, party people. If you're not excited... Like, I mean, you can do drugs before, but the fact that we can do them now and it's like... We're not just doing it for the hell of it. We're doing it and getting rewarded for it. Like, we're all getting high and we're loving life. Like, we're doing ambrosia, though. Or is that just because you've got chemical fascination? Oh, this is awesome. I don't know how much money we actually get through just selling joints or stuff like that, but obviously checking our doctrine once again, we do obviously get plus 10% on anything we sell as well that is drug related, because our drugs are the best. We know how to make them. We make like fine wine, but like the weed variety. Do you know what I mean? We have like a menu. You can pick like the Caribbean birch. I don't know what people call joints. But do you know what I mean? We have like a menu that people can go. We have the best. We have the jungle fever. That's what we have. I think I'm enjoying everything too much. We have no food, but we're all high on drugs. Ambrosia warmth. Nice, nice, and nice. I don't really want you guys to use it though. Like, you shouldn't really be using it, so I don't really know why you are. Needs rescuing. Oh no, Sanford, what's wrong? Are you too high? Go, Jude. Oh, okay. He's starving to death and he's on, God, it's not going well. He's starving to death and he's withdrawing from drugs. Hey, but you can do weed though, it's fine. Okay, mad boomerlope, so that means everyone needs to stay inside, because I really cannot be bothered with that. I can't... Okay, there's only... yeah, there's quite a lot. Yeah, we'll stay in our base, that's fine. Stay inside, we'll get high, we won't even worry about it, it's going to be absolutely glorious. There's worse problems to have. Okay. In all my excitement, we are actually starving to death though, which... I don't know about you guys, but I don't think that's ideal. I can't really go outside to do much about it because obviously the boomerlopes are on our doorstep. Luckily the corn is coming along. Like, Wendy, why are you all doing ambrosia? I don't mind, it's just a bit frustrating. Anyway, if you got to this point of the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment. I'll catch you next time, party people. Bye.